What's up, everybody? It's Omega from Omega's Gaming. I'm back at it again with another ESO video. Today we're going to do the Warden again. I've been playing with the Warden a lot during this PvP event. Trying to get good sets going with it. Got really high burst damage, and I kind of have a really good setup that I switched to recently that I've been liking. So let's jump right into what I'm using. I'm still running the 5 Necro. And no monster set. I don't find a monster set works really well with this class. I mean, Engine Guardian works good with everyone, but it just doesn't seem to really. I would rather do something else. So I'm wearing 5 Necro on the body, all infused because I'm trying to get as much max magic as I can. Max magic synergizes really well with the Warden, and then I'm wearing two infused spinners on the body. And then Arcane with all max spell damage. My defense bar is a defensive Maelstrom, and then I have the Maelstrom Inferno Staff on the front bar. When I buff up, we are at 47,000 max magicka, 1153 recovery, 21k health, 26, which should be more than that. That's kind of weird. I think that's a bug because it should be 28 and change. Then we have 14k spell pen, which is an absolute shit ton. I think this is going to be a really good setup for next patch since there's going to be a lot less penetration. I think this is great. Necro is fantastic for this class, and spell pen is always good. Running the Atronach for that little bit of magic recovery. It's going to get buffed, so that'll put me at like 1300. Eventually. Running the health, increase max health and max magicka. Very good. I mean, like I said, I'm going for max magicka. Front bar, I have Fetcherflies, Flame Reach, Screaming Cliff Racer, Deep Fissure, Inner Light, and then the God Beam, Soul Strike. With this, I will get my Deep Fissure going. I will throw a Flame Reach, and then I will cast Soul Strike. If they are knocked down by the Flame Reach, Soul Strike will kill them. If this doesn't work, but this knocks them down, this will kill them. So basically, I'm throwing 2 CCs and an Execute. I just use this as an Execute. Like once they get down to like 50% health, cast this, shoot it, boom. 99% of the time, they are definitely dead. What else? Let's see. Back bar. Using the Ice Fortress, 8% damage mitigation. It's fantastic. I use David Magic because I'm running all light armor, and I have really high max magic. So this is, it's not even all the way up, and it is a 12k shield. And it's not even maxed out yet, so it's huge. Healing Ward to stay alive, Bird of Prey for the movability and the minor berserk, and then Betting Etch for recovery and major sorcery. And also, when you look at my recovery, you have to remember too the Betting Etch adds it's almost 400 recovery basically, since I always have Betting Etch up. So I'm really at like 1600, and then when I pop a potion, I'd basically be right around 2000. But that's just good for the Warden. Healing Thicket is my ultimate on this one. I use this. I like this better than the Resto ultimate, which I don't even have because I'm still working on getting this character up. Like I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I like it a lot better. It heals the shit out of me and then continues healing afterwards. And then on top of that, like if I'm playing in a group, I can heal my entire group. So this right here will keep you alive. When you pop all of this shit and drop this, you're like 3 or 4 people aren't going to kill you. It's just too much healing at one time while you're spamming shields and 8% damage mitigation. You're not going to die. So it really does help out a lot. Let's look at our champion points. Champion points are relatively staying the same for almost every class that I do. 12% out of the elemental, 19, 1, um, 19, and 19. I think that's a really good damage setup. It it works. It's real good. 12, 11, 11, 12, and then 20 because I do spam a lot of shields. 19 for break free. You need that. 13 for magic recovery. 13% for tenacity for heavy attacks because I still, when I'm on my resto bar, I'm always heavy attacking, keeping the magic up. And dodge roll. And if you're always heavy attacking on your resto bar, having the 1100 recovery isn't shit because when you do a heavy resto attack, it gives you like 5k back, so it's not a big deal at all. Let's see. Once I get my mages, I don't even have my mages guild all the way up, but once you get that, you know, as you're popping these, pop this and drop soul assault. I mean, I don't even think somebody blocking can get rid of that much damage because if I completely buff up, it's at 59,892 and it's level 1. It's not, I haven't even morphed it to soul assault yet, so I mean, it's going to be around an 80k dot. Plus this dot right here goes up to 25k, and then 50% more the second time you cast it, so I was double cast it. Now, our 47,000 magic, that is not with all of our Adana passives, because like I said, we're running all light armor. So we're only getting the 2% for having our light armor. So we're missing 4%. There's nothing we can really do about that, but it's not like it's a bad thing, because we're getting a lot of shields. We have a lot of max magic. Not too bad on the recovery. Pretty good spell damage. So I think that... I think that's honestly, I think this is one of the best setups that you can do for the Magic Warden. And if I had all of this stuff golded out, I mean, I would have 50k magic, somewhere around, right around 3,000 completely buffed up spell damage, and the defenses are not too shabby either, 18 and 24, or 18 and 20. So hopefully you guys like this. This is not a bad setup for a sorcerer either if you're running a sorcerer that has a pet out. Honestly, I'm getting a lot of burst damage out of this. I mean, it's hitting really hard, and since it's range and you're cutting people off and knocking them back, it's a really hard setup to deal with. And with all that penetration, it's just it's a beast. Hopefully you guys check it out. I really like this setup. I don't feel like I need a monster set at all. I feel like they actually hinder this setup. So, but tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe. If there's anything that you want to see, maybe one of the X's or anything like that, let me know. I stream on my days off at Omegas_gaming on Twitch. I'm also going to start streaming on YouTube as well. So if you guys have time, come check me out. Subscribe to my Twitch and my YouTube. See you guys later.